Well, we have a surprising LEGO Ideas announcement for a new set. This is the winner of the Design of Vendor Cart contest, which I completely missed, and I kind of wish I did a video when the voting stage was in. This is the Urban Face Sketcher set. Well, this isn't the final look, but this is the project submission, that one that will be made into a set. I can't compare this to any other build from any LEGO set. An in-the-park character artist, you know, somebody who sketches faces. Not say like a caricature artist, which dang, that would have been even cooler, but I really love the idea that's going on here, and this is something I've seen in many parks. Now here's the thing, this new set, which I guess would release in 2027, maybe late 2026, is going to be a giveaway promo. So it's going to be something that will be tied to purchases at LEGO stores and shop at home. How much it will cost to get this set, we'll have to wait and see. I do wish this was something that would just be sold on store shelves like any other giveaway promo, but at least this time they're not tying like an exclusive licensed character or anything there. So with this one winning, I want to take a look at the other project submissions from this vote that made it to the voting round. Were there any that were better and deserve to be picked over this? Well, let's see. There's this fresh fruits vendor, which, yeah, I really like this. This is something I don't see too often from LEGO, but I have seen in a few sets from like LEGO Friends. But I love just the variety of fruit that they have going on here. I love the use of the banana outfit. That's actually a pretty great usage without having it attached to a minifigure. This one right here is Pasteis de Nata, which I have never tried this, but dang, do those look good. And that would be such an interesting print right there. This being a giveaway promo, I wonder if they would even go as far as to make this, since they try not to do prints for just the non-licensed giveaway promos that are new and exclusive to the set. But yeah, I also love these prints right here on these 1x1s. That's really pretty. Lemonade stand. Yeah, lemonade stand, I think I've also seen from LEGO Friends, but that's just about it. I remember as a kid, I always wanted to start a lemonade stand. And my mom was like, no, you can't, you know, try to solicit sales from strangers. You're only 10 years old. So this is kind of nostalgic in that regard. I like the build here because it does look very rustic. The kind of mix of the different colors of wood and everything there. It looks like something a kid would make. I would say it's my least favorite so far because I feel like the other ones have been much more unique. But still, the build itself really stands apart. Fabric market stall. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I haven't seen like a street side fabric seller as a LEGO set before, and it's cool to see all those textiles up front there. Not my favorite, but still a very clever and unique idea and a great build. Sweet French cart. Oh, this is really beautiful. It does remind me of this giveaway promo right here. Of course, that's a flower stand, but more so in the general shaping in the build. But beyond that, I like seeing the kind of design of this little what is it called? I guess not tarp, but awning, I guess, for the top here, and how they have that built with the ends right here, but also just that whole arrangement of, you know, you got some coffee, you got some pastries. This is definitely something that I've seen at least in Florida at like a mall setup. Like in the middle of the mall, you will see something like this. It's not really something that we see in, say, parks and stuff around here. Well, I guess maybe at like a farmer's market around here. Container-based concession stand. This is interesting. I would see this on iDrive in at least Orlando. The design here has like a whole little shack going on, which looks very modern. I mean, the color scheme and everything there, it's very clean. I like the lights. Yeah, this is really cool. Not one of my favorites, but pretty darn cool. I mean, so far, like, these have all been very interesting. Like, this is one of the best giveaway promo contests that they've done, and I'm kind of sad that I missed making a video when the vote was active. I didn't even know this was going on. It was, like, back in December 2025. The design for this balcony cafe right here. Another very small stall. It kind of reminds me a bit of, like, a twisty treat in Orlando. I always have to relate it to, oh, where can I find this in Orlando? But yeah, this is really cool as a small little shack going on there. And they have a whole arrangement for the menu and like a little coffee machine and this little window right here, which I like the use of the 1x1 rainbow poop from Dots. That is a lot of fun. I would not expect that to be there, but yeah, I mean, you go to the Starbucks and they have like unicorn frappe or whatever, so that is something that in 2026 would be at a cafe. That's kind of funny. But yeah, clever. Still not one of my favorites, but I really do love the use of like the flowers out there, that pink shade that they have going on, almost some Paradisa vibes. Cupcake Confections. Ooh, this is very much like Twisty Treat. Now, because in Twisty Treat, it's basically this little shack of an ice cream store that you see around Orlando, and they have like a build for an ice cream cone as the exterior. So this one has a build for a cupcake as the exterior, and I love the roundness up there. I will say it could pass as a cupcake, but this actually passes more to me just looking at it as an ice cream. You know, you got like the round ice cream top right there, you got the cone, and then you got a cherry on the very top. So that's kind of funny. Another appearance of the, is it like the red canaries, right? The little red bird piece, so that's cool to see. But yeah, really cute build, though I could kind of see maybe why this one wasn't as popular, because again, to me it looks more like an ice cream stand. So far, all these builds have been fantastic. Thai ice cream vendor cart. Oh, this is specifically tied to Thailand, so that's kind of fun. I can't compare any Thai ice cream in any Lego sets or anything like that, so that's a very unique twist. But the build here reminds me a lot of this. So I can see the relations there, but I really love the pink color scheme with that tan and brown going on there. Of course, a little Paradisa appearance. Flower kiosk. Oh my gosh, I love the flower build at the very top right there. That looks beautiful. You know, it looks like something from the botanicals line. And then the underside with the little stall there is built really well. I mean, I like the use of this piece right here, those little windows. Very clean and modern, professional look. I love that. Tourist information. Oh, this is really cool. I mean, I'm thinking right away of the little tourist stalls from Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, which I played so much. I love that game to death. Of course, this is not blue, this is green. But the setup there gives me those vibes. I think we've seen this in like train stations in Lego before. Yeah, this is something that you could see in like a train station in real life, you know, like a Grand Central setup, or even in theme parks and stuff like that. So yeah, very modern thing. Awesome build. Non-stop curry. I see what they did there. I love, I hope I'm saying it right, because it's either Nan or Non. I love that like baked good. Those are so good. Like I'll go to like Indian buffets and I'll just load up on those, because they kind of are like the bread of Indian buffets. I mean, they are bread, but you know what I mean? Like when you go to like Outback Steakhouse, they have like a loaf of bread. This is like, okay, here is your stack of naans, and oh my gosh, it's just so good to dip that into stuff like curry. Love the setup there. You know, this type of building that's kind of like the Taj Mahal. I haven't seen that in this small of a size, so that's a really cool and clean look. They all love using the menu little piece right there. Like I keep seeing that appear in a lot of these little stalls and stuff. Like you can see it once again right there. What a popular print piece. Hot chocolate and churros. Oh my gosh, I love the shaping of this cart right here. The design of the little saucer at the top. This might be like a top 3 out of all of these for me. It would also be the first time we get that hair piece in brown, right? Which would be freaking awesome. But, you know, the official Lego set would totally not give us a new color for the hair piece for a giveaway promo. But yeah, this looks so cool. And, you know, I haven't seen churro in Lego before. Like, that's a pastry we don't really see. And yeah, you go to like Walmart now, they have a churro mania everywhere. Churro stands are something that you'd see at like amusement parks, at like little parks and stuff like that. So that is so cute. So awesome. Love the shaping there. Fish and bricks. That's so fun. I guess this is the last one. I love the build here for a little fish stall. You know, almost like a fish market stall, which we haven't seen throughout this whole vote so far. And it's like, okay, yeah, this totally fits the prompt. Love the color scheme with the blue and white going on there. Love the arrangement of fish. That's a rare fish right there. They would not reprint that piece, but dang, would that be funny. Oh, also the crab piece right there. Wasn't that from like, was it Davy Jones? Or sorry, the Flying Dutchman. Yeah, Davy Jones' Flying Dutchman from Pirates of the Caribbean, which you just do not see that used anymore. Or it could have been the one that's used in that one Atlantis set. This is awesome. So yeah, that is it for this little Lego Ideas contest. This one is not my favorite, but I would say, yeah, maybe my top 5. I wouldn't say top 3. I mean, this one may not be my favorite. I think my favorite is the chocolate and churros, but it's a worthy winner. I mean, again, I can't compare this to any other Lego set build or anything. The only thing that makes me sad is that I know when they release this, these are going to be little stickers. I wish they were prints. I mean, I don't know. I'm a stickler against stickers, and they always feel cheap to me. But we'll have to wait and see when in 2027 this becomes a giveaway promo. Heck, who knows? Maybe this could come out by the end of the year in 2026. I was just speculating on that year just based on, say, like when they revealed the winner of that snail contest for giveaway promos, and then that came out a year after. Subscribe here for more LEGO news and LEGO ideas videos. I mean, check out that recent review where I looked over 75 LEGO ideas sets that just reached review and which one will be made in 2027 as well. And I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.